for states in the East like Florida and Maryland.
While they're not expected to flip at this election, what happens there could give us some indications about the mood of the country. Ellie Church and Augustine Magembe have been analyzing those states for the American Government and Politics class and join us now. Thank you for being here, guys.
The first question to Ellie, what's expected to happen in Florida?
So I'm reporting on the presidential race and the U.S. Senate race. So down in Florida, the race was actually closer than expected, even though it has been known as a Republican state. As of now, Florida, the race has been both called for Senate and president. Rick Scott for re-election is leading by 10 points against Democrat Debbie Mucarsel-Powell. Currently, Scott is winning at 55-42. CBS News says Scott offers a continuation of conservative free market policies, while Mucarsel presents a more progressive platform focused on healthcare, the environment, and social equity. The race was also much closer than many Republicans were comfortable with. However, Donald Trump does lead Kamala in the presidential race in the state of Florida. 90% of the votes have been counted, and it seems he leads Harris with a 7-point lead. As we do know, though, in the 2020 election, Trump did win the state of Florida against Biden by 51-47, so not much change is expected, with Trump still in the lead.
Thank you.
And Augustine, Maryland voted comfortably for the Democrats 4 years ago. Is that likely to happen this year too?
Yes. In the past 3 months, I've been looking at the U.S. president and the Senate race. And for the presidential race, Vice President Harris has been leading former President Donald Trump with 30% margin. And shifting to the inciting Senate race, we have 2 compelling candidates. One of them is Angela Alsobrooks, a Democrat, an African American, and currently serving as the executive of Prince George's County. On the other hand, we have Larry Hogan, a Republican. He is an anti-Trump candidate, and he formerly ran as a governor of Maryland. Alsobrooks has been leading Larry Hogan by a margin of 6 to 80%. And we see that both the presidential and the Senate race have leaned Democrat. And this is maybe because of, first of all, Maryland is located near Washington, D.C., the country's capital. And secondly, it has got a big city, Baltimore, whereby most people are educated, they are of color, and they are more of the federal workers. So basically, this has maybe determined its leaning towards the Democratic Party.
Awesome. Thank you guys
Thank
so
you
much.
very much.
All right.
For some of the students